arriving at Edinburgh Airport. This is going to be a different experience to the kids. Said to Kirstin earlier, it was just fucking go in here and sit and have a coffee. So last time we were going through departures, I think Rosie was squishing bananas in her hand and trying to run through the x-ray thing about 3 times, so this will be a different experience. That's Kirstin there. So we buy airport food, still going carb heavier now. Went for a chicken focaccia, banana bread, fruit, coffee and water. So don't know what we're going to be able to get for dinner tonight by the time we get there, so just make sure getting it all in before we go. What have you got, Kirstin? Same? Not want to speak? That's fine. So, just checked in the hotel. Looks lovely, saunas, gym, looks good, but it's now 7:45. Still need to get something to eat, so flight was delayed a wee bit, and then the time we got here on the train and stuff took about an hour or so, so going out to try and find some food. Still a progress project hoodie on, but we'll let you know what we get, but it's getting late. So just went out for dinner there. Ended up, only place we could get was a Italian, but half pizza, half pasta. I'm not used to that pre-event. It's normally sort of chicken and rice, but that wasn't an option, so no, didn't eat the full pizza, so hopefully not too stodgy. Now we're actually on our way to saunas. There's saunas and stuff in the hotel, so a wee bit of kind of recovery and then early bed. So yep, all good. Kirstin put her hand up again. So a bit of an experience there. Went to the spa, and the hotel's got like a sauna area, it said. So me and Kirstin just went along with our swim shorts on, like bikini or whatever, and our robes. Once we got there, it was like probably the best sort of sauna place I've ever seen, in terms of there was like 5 saunas, a steam room, a jacuzzi, like there was a like relaxation room, roof terrace, but the only thing was everybody was absolutely naked, and swimwear was not allowed, so it absolutely felt so awkward because I still had my swimming shorts on. It wasn't until we were leaving that we read the sign that said swimwear was not allowed. So I was just awkward, and thought we'd got some sort of warning, but apparently that's just normal here. So that was strange. But at least we got a decent sauna. We didn't hang about too long. But I definitely want to try and go back, maybe if it wasn't so busy as well. But it was an experience anyway. But also managed to sort out some overnight oats for the morning, so there was a wee cafe next to it. So ideal in that sense. But I don't know if we'll be going back. So sorted for tomorrow. We've got gels, so I'll be taking one probably about 20 to 30 minutes before the race, and I'll take one halfway through straight after the burpees. I've got salt chews that I will probably have with the first gel after the burpees, and then I'll probably have another couple like between sort of halfway and the end of the race, just to really help with preventing cramp. Paracetamol, normally I actually take that the kind of day before any event that I do, just to kind of like a wee bit of an insurance policy around any wee niggles and stuff like that. Got vitamins, just like multivitamins, vitamin D, omega fish oil, just my normal daily vitamins. Beetroot juice, so normally I just eat beetroot, but I didn't really fancy taking up sliced beetroot on the plane, so we've got a beetroot juice and hydration tablets that I will have in my water in the morning. So yep, essentials to hopefully help with performance tomorrow. Good morning. So currently 20 to 7, need to leave here about 7 o'clock to get across. It's about 40 minutes away, but managed to get a decent sleep after the kind of sauna experience last night. Just came home, straight to bed about 10ish, and slept all the way through just before 6. Body battery was 92 when I woke up, which is very good, very high for me. So put that into perspective. Glasgow Hyrox, woke up, I think my body battery was like 42 in the morning, because just when you've got the kids, it's never really a fully settled sleep. And I had the kids all morning, myself, and then I had about 15,000 steps before actually doing Hyrox at 5 o'clock at night. On top of that, I had barely trained for 3 weeks before it because of my back. So I've got to think that like the preparation has been much better going into this. It also suits me being on at like 9:20. So really got to hope that that's going to make a bit of a difference. But aye, really good sleep. Also managed to source some overnight oats that were in the cafe next to the sauna a bit, which was excellent. So 2 of those, beetroot shake, some electrolyte water, coffee there. That should really do. So maybe try and grab a banana on the way over, and a gel just about 20 minutes before I start. So that should be it. The weather's kind of looks like it's a wee bit drizzly, but I think it's meant to be dry from like 9 o'clock onwards, so that's absolutely ideal. So feeling a wee bit nervous, not as bad as normal for some reason, but I think that's because I've not been so out there with in terms of like what time I want to get. I think I felt a lot more pressure going into events since I have been a coach. I think you have that wee bit added pressure that you really want to do well, lead by example. But I do like kind of putting out there what I'm doing. Like I do kind of put pressure on myself. But I suppose the last kind of running events I've been putting pressure on myself with, like, I need to get sub 3, I need to get sub 120 half marathon. Like I've not really done that with this in terms of like times, because this is my first ever solo event. Like I'm not going to be naive, it's going to be a humbling experience. But I'm just like, one of the reasons I love doing these things is not only just challenging myself, but also just to be like, lead by example, be an inspiration for members of the programme, for anybody watching this or following my content. Like I want to just try and do my best for that, and to just show that jogging a lot of plates you can still do well. So that's why I always put pressure on myself, to really try and do it, because ultimately I could just be quite quiet about things and be like, I don't even tell anybody I'm going to Berlin or doing Hyrox, but I do like to put it out there and show the journey, because I think if I look at any athletes I follow, I'm really interested in terms of their journey, what they do, how they prepare, what the experience is. So that's what I'm just going to try and show with this video. But in terms of times, I put it out there and say we get 105 at doubles, me and Raymond, but I'd like to get something similar. If I got around that 105 or 65 minute mark, I'd be delighted. I feel that I'll run faster than I did when I was with Raymond, but my zones are going to be slower because it's only going to be me doing it. So I'll need to take breaks and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that evens out, that the runs are faster, but the zones are slower and I'll even out similar. But as I said, this is going into unknown territory. I've done a solo Hyrox simulation, that's all I've done. I've never done a real Hyrox solo. So it's naive to think you can just go in there and all of a sudden you smash an unbelievable time. That might happen, or I might absolutely crumble. So who knows? But I just looking forward to it. Going to get to train in about 15 minutes, get these eaten, and I'll see you at Hyrox.
How you feeling?
Good. Ready? So we're here. Absolutely mad. The rock zone looks huge. I'm on in 35 minutes, so just going to get a wee bit of my bearings here and then go and get a warm up and be ready to rock. But it feels so much fresher than Glasgow, or I'd imagine any other indoor event. So I really look forward to it now. It's some place, to be honest. Just buzzing for it now. So next time I speak, I'll be done. So let you know how I got on.
Ladies and
Come on,
gentlemen,
Jordan!
it is my honor to say finally the time has arrived for the Hyrox community to come together for this incredible event.
So that's us done. Back outside the hotel, just in a wee coffee shop. Look at this, chicken croissant, coffees. Kirstin, say hello this time.
Hi.
So,
Who's mine?
the big one. Sub 62, so 101.56. So delighted with that, to be honest. I was saying to Kirstin on the way back that there's nothing really that I could go and go, I should have done that, or I could have done this. Actually, everything I just did my best at, so I was happy with that. I dropped my electrolyte tablets at one point, had to run back, and I jumped into a rower and got told to move to another rower. So that was only 2 wee slight things that probably held back 20 seconds or something. So yeah, can't really be complaining, or I much prefer the outside. Just much fresher. A wee bit of wind, but nothing major. Kirstin was absolutely freezing, that's why she's taken over the hoodie. But I'm delighted with that, and just really happy we managed to get in and get done at 9:20. So now it's about 10 to 12. So we've got the rest of the day in Berlin now. So I'm delighted with that. Currently sitting 4th in my age group, which is a world qualifying spot place. But I think there's still like 2/3 of men to finish. So very unlikely to be still sitting there at the end of the day, but no, delighted with that. As I said earlier on in the video, anywhere around that sub 65 minutes I was going to be happy, so to hit sub 62, delighted with that. So enjoying the day now, coffee here, go back, change, shower, and then a few steins. So that's us just getting ready to check out hotel. Had a great day yesterday at Hyrox, and then went out into Berlin. Had a couple of beers and a good big burger for dinner, and some ice cream on the way home. So it was good, enjoyed it. Hyrox itself was excellent. Doing it outside was 100% better. Like, hopefully they start doing more outside. Just made such a big difference. I feel just like how fresh the air felt and stuff like that. And in terms of my overall position, so came 9th in the age group out of 227 I think, and 39th overall out of 954 or something. So for first solo, really pretty happy with that. World qualifying slot looks unlikely, but it was for top 4 in age group. But having a look, it looks like quite a few people have already qualified. So people who finished above me have already qualified. And if you've already qualified from a previous event, it then just goes down to the next person. So who knows? It might filter down to me. It's one of these things. I don't know either way. But it would be good. It would be good if we got that invite. But we'll just wait and see. But I'm happy overall. Sub 62 for the first race. Going to do a wee bit of a recap. I'll do a wee recap sort of podcast and write out some sort of thoughts on it at the end. But overall, really just need to fix the wall balls. Wall balls was my slowest station, 4:45, so nearly 5 minutes on those at the end. I went into the wall balls at like 57 minutes and thought I could really get close to that 60 minutes, but it just took me a long time to get through the wall balls. Just that 100 at the end really got to me. So really need to work on that. That's one big lesson. But yeah, I'll do a recap. And yeah, in terms of today, just going to go get some breakfast and then we're flying home. But overall, been a fantastic trip. Really enjoyed the hotel we stayed in, Hyrox itself, then just managing to get it done and dusted early yesterday meant we could go and see some of Berlin as well. So yeah, overall absolutely brilliant, and hopefully this vlog turns out alright, because we've got some good videos. So yeah, speak to you soon.